To be homeless is to be disempowered. The experience of homelessness means that a person can't live the way they choose. It means not having a place where we can just be comfortable, to switch off and relax from the outside world. But homelessness means more than the limited power to live of our own volition. Homelessness means losing the power to assert an identity different from just another homeless person. It involves being defined by what we lack. We identify homeless people on the basis of what they don't have. Things like their relationships, their families, their histories and their aspirations, they're all ignored when we talk about a homeless person's identity. The experience of being reliant on others for food, for example, to go to the bathroom, for shelter, means that people who are homeless are further disempowered. Their access to resources relies fundamentally upon the goodwill of volunteers or on receiving social services as a client. But significantly, without a home, people are constrained in their efforts to change the conditions of their lives. So what is a home? Scholars have long recognised that a home is not synonymous with housing. A house is a physical structure, whereas a home, it's a place of emotional, psychological, and personal significance. A home is both a physical place and a symbolic ideal. A home can be a memory of family or of childhood. Home too, it can be mythical. Having a home is something that we search for. It's something that we long to achieve. Critical to ideas, and indeed to our experiences of home, is a place where we have the power to assert control. At home, we can bring order to our lives. At home, we can just switch off. Or, as Irving Goffman would suggest, home is the backstage where we can be ourselves. It's the control, the security, and the predictability of home that is important for identity construction, important for us to assert who we want to be. So how can homelessness be addressed? If we think about home as a place where people can wield power, a place where people are in control, where they're safe, we recognise that this is not a reality experienced by many people, both within Australia and also elsewhere. For many people, violence, intimidation, and emotional abuse from family and from significant others means that home is an unrealised ideal. With colleagues, we're conducting research into the efforts of individuals, of collectives, organisations and governments to bring about change so that excluded people achieve housing security, so that people who are excluded achieve the aspiration of home. Our research involves talking to people who are disrupting the power inequities so that disadvantaged groups can change the conditions of their lives. We are interested in the power of people to access and to realise home. We hope that our research leads to some insights into how to best achieve this. And indeed, we've seen across Australia, there are a range of different models that really foster the conditions for people to demonstrably improve their lives and achieve home.